What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you all who are coming in. Do I have such a great little discussion, hopefully, here today, because I want each and every one of us to understand how quickly the West is slowly pushing its way into many of countries that really are, I would say, have been pretty sound in their African culture. And I know that many cultures here in the motherland, in the continent, kind of do their own thing. But being that I spend a lot of time here in Ghana, I have a lot of people who ask me the question that of whether they should come live in Ghana. Is Ghana a proper place to be? Because we know many of our people are leaving damn Erica. That's right. Put the D in front of America, capitalize the E. Damn Erica, of wanting to get away from the culture that is pushed upon them and their children, whether it's from the LGBT, whether it's from the legalizing of drugs, whether it's the promotions of crimes, whether it's the killing on the killings, whether it's the inequalities that happen, whether it can go on. I hear this list over and over. People who are tired of this whole Western American culture that they are wanting to leave. Last night when I was doing some research, the Ghanaian or the Ghana Music Awards news popped up on my feed. And it was alive. And I said, oh, let me take a look and see what's this right here. What is this? Music Awards. And I kind of looked through it, and some things kind of caught me off. It caught me by surprise, to be exact. Now, let me say this right here. The Music Awards, I didn't even watch it. I only watched this one piece that I cannot find. We're going to watch the video. But it was of these women up on the stage, and they were, of course, on their hands and knees. Some was standing there shaking some are twerking, and it was just distasteful to me in seeing that here it is, the spirit is spreading, and how I've said before that Ghana needs to have people on the watch of what they really are feeding their youth. Now, I know that people think that as innocent as a woman dancing, because most African dances is about the hips, about the rear, the derriere, but I see that it is getting more pornographic. It's getting more disgust. Where it was dance, where it was not about a provocative gesture, now it's becoming a sexual thing. But really what got me this morning when I went back, because I said, I'm going to, do a reaction on the music video. But lo and behold, I come across this situation here, what you see on the thumbnail of the man dressed in a dress. Now, the interesting thing is that Ghana has been under attack here for the last few years from the LGBT movement that is trying to press this way. Y'all have seen Kamala Harris coming here. You've seen some of the American dignitaries come in and trying to push the LGBT agenda. And when I saw this man here, his name is DJ Azonto, but when I saw him in this dress, it struck me what he said about God giving. We're going to watch the video. God gave him this idea of wearing this dress. Now, for y'all Ghanaians, I'm telling y'all right now, for y'all, because, many people out here profess to be Christians. Many of them profess to be Muslims. And to me, there's some things you should be in an uproar over. There's some battles, they say some battles are not meant to be fought, and fight the wars that have a more impactful way of trying to destroy that spiritual demonic thing that's trying to press its way in to influence your children. I believe the LGBT was behind him wearing this dress, because I've said before, even when Meek Mills came to Ghana and he was at the presidential houses, they call it the it just escapes me. Somebody here, I know somebody here. What do they call the president, the White House here in Ghana? Is the Jubilee House. There we go. The Jubilee House just came to mind. He did a video that was there. Now, if anybody knows Meek Mills and his music, why would the president even entertain having him there? The president can do whatever the heck he want to do. But to me, I think that we should have a duty as lawmakers to protect, like Kenya said, we have a duty to protect our children from such behaviors. China, they said they did away with the sissy boys. They call it the sissy boys. Being on TV, anything that is not of being a man, you cannot put on TV. It can't be in commercials. They can't be on TV, in the movies, whether it's music awards, anything that is beset before the children. You cannot have these men, these sissy boys, rather they call them, to portray, to try to push an image that this is what the boys should be. Let's get into it. Because my thing is just right here. I want to be the one who opens the eyes. If nobody else is going to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. You know, I thought that was very presentable, and the most of what I kind of skimmed through this morning, it was really African centric in a sense, because most of the artists were singing in their language, their tongue, the language tongue. The women had on their beautiful outfit dresses, and it wasn't too provocative. They had a sister from the UK who probably was showing more and was her leg. And to me, it's like, you know, I think it should be, you know, these guards in the front door, you know, say, no, you're not going to get on the screen. No, we're not going to interview you, because you haven't, you know, there are agendas that are trying to squeeze this way in to change. This was the 24th, it was the Vodaphone Ghana Music Awards that they had, as you see right here behind me, that they had. I was like, wow, okay, it's still reserved in a sense. It's still a little conservative. I was really surprised if this is the 24th, that it's not as far gone as it is, but you know how everything is. It gets out of hand. Everything people will try to push the envelope. And you had segments in this, but overall, it was an African Ghana Music Awards that you see it's trying to mimic some things coming from damn Erica. Put the D in front of America, capitalize the E, damn Erica. Let me share my screen right here, family. Let's get into this right here. And let's listen to, I'm going to show some things of the attire that was presented before the award started. But then we're going to get to this DJ Azonto, him claiming that God told him what to wear. Now, whether we're talking about humor or not, you have to understand humor is nothing more than ushering in ideas to the impressionable minds of what they can do. Matter of fact, comedy was nothing more than comedians back in the day can say whatever they want without retribution, and could say whatever they feel. They could talk about black people, white people, gay people. They could talk about anything that they wanted to, even if it was something they believed in. They can promote their political agendas. They can promote their religious agendas. Whatever it was, they could say what they want. It's changed, though, today. They are scrutinizing what's coming out of the mouth of comedians. When you talk about people like Tyler Perry and a lot of the black people who have dressed in women's clothing, you see that it has pushed its way in the minds of young men who think that it's okay to do. You see, Africa don't know the impact that what's happening in America when they're trying to copycat and mimic what Black America does. They're trying to do, but they don't realize the destructions that's happening in the Black community. Now, I can't say all of Ghana has gone to hell. It's really these youth that are in their 30s, and whether it's their 30s and their 20s, and down to the youth. These people believe by what they see on TV, because I see how they're dressed. The women's got overly makeup on, and the eyelashes, the wigs. I'm starting to see the women starting to act like some of these crazy American women that, with attitude. I saw this sister, and this is not African women, period, that I see, but I saw the sister, Ghanaian, in the store handling the person at the register, the server rather, at the register, and she had an attitude. It was one of those nasty women that you see on TV who has pushed off this same attitude to the younger black females and how they behave. It was disgusting how she treated the server, the person at the cash register. It was sickening. And I'm like, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. Let me share my screen right here, and let's get into this right here. I'm going to show y'all this right here. Let me go here to this channel. Let me see here. Let me share my entire screen, and then let me go to let me do that. Okay. So this right here is the 24th Vodaphone Ghana Music Awards. And let me just scroll through here, and we're just going to give you a feel of, I'm going to kind of fast forward. You know how if they had the red carpet event, and I love the women. They a lot of them kept their long gowns. I would have loved to have seen the natural of African women hair. Sister rocking her natural hair. This is probably one of the more revealing ones that I've seen in the red carpet. Let's continue on. I guess she's Miss Uganda, Miss Ghana, Ghana, UK 22. Oh, let me go back. She just showed her outfit. I just wish our sisters would wear their natural hair. These wigs, y'all. We got to go back to the natural. Our men want their women to be natural. I mean, look, I can't be really want to talk. My wife wears wigs too, and I know when women don't want to do their hair or it's maybe too much work, they wear wigs. But we gotta come on, women, come on, sisters. But I really love the outfits of majority of the women. They had the long gowns. It wasn't not revealing and showing too much as far as being provocative. But it was nice gown outfits that they were wearing. The dresses. But let's get to uh Brother showed up with what is that white guy, whatever? He just came with a t-shirt on. Now look at this right here. This is brother right here. He got on the outfit. I'm not sure what all that is about, but I think it's a little too feminine, but hey, uh, but for the most part, I hope y'all can hear this. I need to go here and see that y'all hear this. Let me make sure. Okay. Yeah. So he wearing a Scottish outfit. Get past this commercial. This is a sister from UK. This is probably one of the more revealing outfits. She's from the UK or lived in UK. Let me go to let's go right here. This is totally ridiculous. This is a shame. Look a total mess, don't he, y'all? He wanted to invoke God. Now, where the Ghanaians at would be up here in an uproar to tell him, how would he even blaspheme God? But then again, I don't even like to use the word God. They can have that God. Because what God is he talking about? There are many gods. No sound. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can't hear it. Oh my, can y'all hear me? Oh man, hold up. Hold 1 second here. Let me go on back over here. You mean y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can't hear the video, but y'all can hear me. Can hear you, but not the clips. Oh man, shooby dooby doo. Hold 1 second. Let me see here. Hold 1 second. Let me see here. What do y'all think about that? I mean, to me, people think sometimes comedy or trying to be funny. I don't know where this guy stands. He's a DJ or something. He's an artist. We were going to read through the article of who he is because I looked him up. Hold 1 second, y'all. Hold 1 second. Built-in input. Let me see here. We are going to go to. Okay, can y'all hear me? We're going to get to the video. Can you hear me? Okay, y'all hear me? Okay, now let me do this right here. Y'all do hear me? Let me do this right here. Let me just do a tab. Okay. Do y'all hear this?
One in my category, which last made perform, and I thank Chatter House for giving one colleague from my group. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all hear that?
So that's one, and a brother for another mother, all the way from Soto. I want to see medical to on stage. So last made a medical, Charlie. I want dance more. You know what I mean?
Okay, y'all do hear. Okay, good. Let's go back then. Let's go back to this.
As you leave
okay,
us right
so y'all
now.
do see that. All right, cool.
Crystal, I hope you're looking at this.
Okay.
See.
Let's go back to where you can hear
when it comes to performance.
Tell me, you've been, firsthand in this. You're right in the industry with us. What does tonight mean to you?
Well, it's a big night for us, the celebration to bring all Ghanaian musicians.
Times 100,000.
Okay.
When it comes to
who is it going to?
I'm rooting for everybody, but shout out Black Hole.
Hey, all right, Black Hole fans in the house. Thank you so much for joining us right here. Over to you, Fifi. Tell us what's up.
Well. Listen, I don't want to make any assumptions. I'm trying very hard to be careful of what I say when it comes to.
Okay, y'all can hear, right?
Okay, please. What's your name?
My name is Mr. Mark Kwesi Arthur, aka Faniform, aka Antimony, aka Mitawachi.
Tree said somebody paid this guy to do this BS. Yeah, the LGBT movement did.
Like,
you probably got paid a lot of money.
How much did it cost you?
Tonight, I had to take some of because of the weight on my neck, so I had to take some of the diamonds out. So tonight, I think that if my two Rolex watches, if I put them together plus my diamond heel and my it will be around $200 and something thousand.
$200 and something thousand. $200 and something $1,000. Okay, you heard him.
So I can calculate in cities for them. If $1 is
this is ridiculous, but I'm going to talk about
so
this real quick.
100,000. That is about just 10 billion, right? Yeah. So it's about 20 billion on me. That is so cheap, you know what I mean?
DJ Vodaphone, quick question. Why this? Why did you choose to wear this for today?
I don't choose to wear anything. Anytime there's an August occasion, I'm invited to a very a big show like this. I fast for a week and I ask God what to wear. So this one was revealed to me just last Sunday, and I contacted Kweku, the teller in Soto, and then one lady who did the
God told him to wear this.
That one is Soto, Angie's studio, right? Soto. So when I contacted them on Sunday, and I got everything ready by Monday. So this was actually a revelation from God. Yeah, it was a dream.
Yeah, he contacted them, and then after contacting them, they put
There's
this
some
together for
things
him. Right now,
that shouldn't be
but
joked
you say,
around
what
with.
is the length of
Man
the
in
nails right now?
clothes
What,
of
do
a
you know
woman,
how long these nails are?
and definitely playing around with
I
God.
did some mass.
But
So I
there
know
are many gods.
mass with. I
His
also
God
did,
told him that, which
science.
we know that's
So I
the
know
devil.
osmosis and diffusion.
We know
but
that's the evil
to
spirit.
calculate the velocity of this
Spirit of
one,
confusion.
it will be minus X.
Thank you very much. What are you expecting? What are your expectations for tonight when it comes to performance? Who are you dying to see perform today?
Why not? I've been nominated for the new artist category. So unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to perform. But I'm okay. I'm playing on the red carpet. So yeah, I would like to see my brother, two brothers of mine, one in my category, which from my group. I want to see medical to on stage.
Wait to see you on the dance floor. Can you give us a 360 as you leave us right now? Crystal, I hope you're looking at this where see what is happening here. See what is happening here. Jesus. Well, that is DJ Vodaphone for you. I'll come back to you now, Mademoiselle Crystal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's
Then you
always
come with the
alive.
man in
All
the
right, now I also have
in
two
the
vibes with me right
Irish
now.
outfit
We have
and
Big
stuff,
Aquace on my right, and we have Osabot the Zara man.
But you know,
Ghana,
So you're an
this
entrepreneur.
is
and
where
you're ready to start pitching
you
your
inch
ideas to
in
lenders and
this
investors.
evil spirit. This is where it creeps
Ghana
in.
and the rest of the world.
You
Come
know,
on, tell me about your look as
It
well.
starts
Okay,
with
baby,
little
thank
things
you.
like
First
mini
off,
skirts.
the Taylor Vogue for my
It starts
lovely
with
outfit.
things
She decided
like,
to go all
you
crystal
know,
and everything with her
a little
crystal
revealing,
like crystal.
but then they push the envelope every
But
year.
the
Somebody
Taylor
gets the
Vogue for my
idea,
lovely
I'm
outfit.
going
My
to do
hair
something
always
greater
first
and
choice hair
better.
and beauty. A very big thank you to a lovely gentleman, David, who killed it in
Y'all
every
saw that
aspect.
gala, what was
Makeup
the
by
Geta,
Les,
the Geta,
cute
the Geta
parlor. A
festival,
very big
whatever it
thank you to
was.
Thelma and
That
Dorcas
was
for
a
making us look
mess.
glam, and everything else is by nature good.
Hallelujah to that. Amen. Now let's get to the big question. Occasions coming through. Oh, Cool Chop at occasions. Look how.
Because at the end of the day, they're here to celebrate Ghana music. They're here to celebrate the artists themselves. So if they, the artists, are not coming to the party, it hurts. But look, whoever picks up an award this evening, in fact, those who have been nominated, look, when you go to their website, you check VGMA nominated, VGMA winner, it adds a price tag to whatever they are charging before. That is what this award actually plays in the role of the artist. So I'm actually happy, and I want to urge Ghanaians.
Touch it for us to see right now.
Right? But
Here you go, right here.
Well, we don't have time. We do
I
not
didn't
have
even
a lot
see
of
this.
time
I was
right now.
skimming
But we
through.
want
I
to
didn't
see
even
how you
pick this
detach
up.
it and dance on the dance floor. Chris Nunes, thank you very much for coming here.
Spelled K.
I haven't seen him perform in person.
This is how they
so
push
I'm
it in,
looking
y'all.
forward to it.
I didn't even
This one,
see
I'm
this
sure
guy
he'll
that's
blow our
coming
minds.
up.
Now, real quick, who styled you tonight?
All
Tonight, I'll start by
copycatting
Della
America.
Juvi, but
These
my
people are
outfit
nothing
for my
more
hair
than
was
copy,
by
carbon
K2.
copy
My face was
people
done by
who
Femi
wants to go
Island,
ahead
and my
and try to
beautiful
do
dress by
exactly
Dark
what
Made
America
Clothing.
does.
Beautiful dress by Doc
And they
May.
don't realize
You know what? Can you do a little twirl for us? A little 360.
the
Let's
actual
appreciate
consequences behind
the
doing such a
regal
thing.
outfits. Hey,
The
GMB
women,
runner-up.
you
That's
know,
the first runner-up. Good
their
to have you,
beautiful
Icon.
gowns
Thank you
that
so
they
much and
wore,
enjoy
they were
tonight.
nice
Fifi,
and all, but
talk
the
to
men
us.
were some of
Now,
these men were the
talking
one who
about
wrecked the whole
branding
thing.
and putting yourself out there.
I'm not gonna
He
say
has his
men,
own
these
name with him
males.
walking around. Chris Nunes, fashion influencer. So, yes, you are influencing. I'm just, you didn't put this together, did you?
I didn't. So Kels put this whole look together. Kels is spelled
We know what side
K-E-L-S.
he's on.
He's very talented, and I feel he has really overdone this whole look.
Yes, he's really overdone it, as I can see. Because when Blacko gets on, we are dancing. I don't know how you're going to be jumping in this.
Okay, so this is actually something I can detach from the back. So this is just a suit. Like,
Do you want to detach it for us to see right now?
right?
Not have very much of scene. Celebrities.
Oh,
to
let me
Ghana.
come back to you all right here. You know, Ghana don't realize the problems and troubles that it faces ahead. Ghana don't realize that these type of people are the ones who's pushing open the door to let the LGBTQ in. These people right here who y'all allow to prance across your stages, across the TV screens, are the ones who actually are promoting their lifestyles and implanting and imparting these ideas into the youth's head. When you have these people who have their own agendas wanting to push it, I'm surprised that Ghanaians are not standing up saying, yo, whoa, hold up, foul, time out. No. Yo, we gotta go talk to the music awards here. There are some things we are not going to stand for. America's gone. I mean, people don't even the people who are against, such things, that they lost their voice, that there ain't nothing that you can even say or do, because the European white folks that over there, they're one who controls everything. They got everybody handcuffed. You got now this whole type of behavior in the school books of the children in elementary schools. This is the wickedness that happens and goes on. But this is the way for them to slide in by using a platform like a music awards, television, TV series, movies. This is how they push and try to open the door so they can numb you. You see, if we can get you to laugh to it, if we can get you to shake your head at it, or get into where y'all are out, where you are, people will agree then, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. Ghana don't realize what's coming down the pike. You see, Ghana don't realize when it has a side of, or a community of people who will embrace this type of life, they are going to control the masses. This was what's happening in America. Oh, no, it won't. No, we won't allow it. We won't allow it to happen. Oh, yes, you will. Matter of fact, let me tell you, Ghanaians, in the next 8 years, y'all will legalize LGBT. You heard it from me. By the next, it's easy roadmap to see. I come from the country that I know the roadmap to, the blueprint. It's over. It's over. When you allow those to come from these Western worlds to come into your country and invited into the Jubilee houses, invited into the year of return, be on stages, say what they want to say, dress like they want to dress, promote what they want to promote, and you think that doesn't have a lasting impression? Who are you? You're not Ghanaian. You can't sit here and just say what you want to say. This is our country. Look, it was not a country. You were colonized by the Europeans who made this a country. You had kingdoms. Now you tell me the Ashanti kings will allow such a thing. You tell me whether it is the Ga people, whether it is the Fulani people, whether it is the Madinka people, whether it is the Twa people, the Tree people, whether it goes on. You tell me, would those kings and the people stand for it? It's just that you lost your culture and you become westernized and you become evilized and you now believe that you can be what you want to be. You see, that whole democracy, government, that system, family, look, its idea when it says you have rights, it's only to cause division and confusion so everybody can get off focused from them controlling and you arguing, marching against each other. Isn't that true? You said they even got y'all thinking that when it comes time for elections, people leave the country. They're like, oh no, this is about to get rough out. Many African countries during elections, people leave because people believe they're part of a party that has nothing to do with their Africanism. You have lost your everlasting mind thinking you belong to a party that has only been devised, put together to cause separation. That's why democracy is dangerous. You thinking you voting for somebody to come in office, that's been hand selected, y'all. I don't care what you think, but that's the truth of the matter. Now we over in America find that out. Oh, this has all been played. This right here now, because it's electronically, it's already been foretold. It's already been manipulated that they will go ahead and select who is. Well, before that, when it was paper, there were people who actually was in place to count them, but yet your person may have won, but yet they pick and choose who they want. I've said this before because it's been revealed. Your presidents have been already forecasted 30, 40 years out. And them young pups, they're sitting in UKs right now, going to their schools, going to their universities. They come back, they go now run for governments, and they're the ones who will be put in place. They can't have no straight up Ghanaian who's going to run for president or any other government. I mean, any other local person running for government that's part of a democracy that might change the whole demographics of what the business deals are from the history of the time of the year, from the years beyond, that going to come in and mess up the deals that have already been laid out? No. You think Europeans and Americans going to allow that to happen? No. Let me share back here what this DJ did. You see, it's not by chance, coincidence, or accident that they can sashay these people, plant these people in places to push the agenda, open the envelope, push down the door for the agenda of the LGBT men. Most Ghanaians, they know this is the hottest topic right now here in the last 4 to 5 years, that the LGBT is trying to force its way in this country. And when you see these people coming in with that, you just saw 3 men dressed in dresses at this music awards. Do you think that's just by chance, coincidence, or accident? No, there's somebody getting paid. Somebody's getting paid. Most definitely getting sponsored. You know, do you think that this guy wearing this pink dress, who is an artist, you know, that he has sponsors? But here's the thing I'm about to show y'all. He found his way up on stage. They called him up. Do you think that the host had the liberty to call him out of the audience just to come up on stage? Oh no, this was planned. You see, while you thinking that, oh wow, they call him, no, this is planned. Because who you think sponsors this music awards? Who you think has given millions of dollars to make this happen? How do you think those who were interviewing these people and showing them their outfits just happened to call these guys? No, these people were selected to call on these people. Y'all got to wake up. It's time to wake up and stop being amateurs, being in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s. If you don't have a spiritual discernment to see that this warfare that is happening is just beyond flesh and blood, that it is spiritually, you are missing the whole big old game of what's being played over your head. Let me show you this right here. They made it seem like it was just coincidental that they looked at Twitter, and then they want to call this guy up. Look at this. Check this out. Check this out right here. Let me get to it right here. Where'd it go? Here we go. Here we go. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Interestingly, James and I have been betting on the various awards nominees, and I am winning.
Send Momo.
I am winning.
ASAP.
Can y'all hear me?
I
Can you hear it?
Twitter,
Can you hear the video?
Oh, you're on Twitter.
I was just looking at some of the outfits that's
He was just looking at some of the outfits on Twitter. Look, y'all. When somebody sponsors something, they have the say-so in what they want to be advertised. He makes it seem as though that it's just by chance he's just looking at the Twitter. No, this was all planned and played out.
I'm winning.
Send Momo.
I am winning.
ASAP. So I jumped on Twitter. And
Oh, you're on Twitter.
I was just looking at some of the outfits that's Some people showed up
Yeah.
with on the red carpet. Did you say
Mhm.
DJ Azonto's outfit?
Oh my goodness. Did you see his glasses? Where's DJ Azonto? Can we see you? Can you come over here, please?
Make some noise,
Please
ladies
come
and
over here,
gentlemen, for
please.
DJ Azonto.
Come over here, please.
This was not. Oh, we
Too
gonna.
much swagger.
Show
What
some
are you
love
on
for
People should have
DJ
booed him.
Azonto.
They should have
man.
booed him.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
Make some space. Make
The-
some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, no. Stand this way forward.
Wow.
Yo, walk us through it. I want to know what inspired you because.
What are you wearing?
This clothing was designed by one Soto boy, Kukude Taylor. But the inspiration behind this is that I had a dream. Hey, why you laugh? Anytime I'm being invited to an August occasion like this or a big event like this, I pray to God. So this one I fasted for more than 40. Jesus have to be how many days?
40 days.
I break Jesus a record, 42 days. And he revealed this to me. So
The tag, your wig, the tag is still in.
yes, I want them to know that everything on me is expensive.
So how much did it cost you to put the look together?
More than $200,000, more than 20 billion. Where you Allah?
Thank you. Wait, but before you go, so right now,
Somebody from Ghana,
what do
please
you
tell me what he
identify as?
said.
Because you're wearing a whole
He
lot
said
of
that several
things.
times.
I can't.
Yelled to the screen.
I can't know where to
crowd.
place you.
I'm curious about your
do
shoes.
I
Can we
address
see
you
the
as
shoes?
Mr. or Madam?
That one there, day or there. Hey Allah!
Are your shoes comfortable?
What is he saying there?
Are you sure?
Do you want to give us a 360? Make it 420.
Wow. Wow.
Go. Gaga. Go. Gaga. Go. Guitar. Don't play.
Okay.
Thank you, DJ Azonto. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God.
You see, let me share something with you all. They think it's funny, but they just don't know what just happened. They don't know that spirit set up and ushered in the silly ideas on this music awards, which will perpetuate for the next years to come on how to open the envelope and for people to embrace and get used to. See, now, if people would have booed, boo, get out of here. No, we don't stand for that. It would have been a message sense that we can't do this, y'all. They're not ready for this yet. When you remain silent and you say nothing, they think then you accept it. Let me break this. Let me show you this right here. There's one thing I really enjoy that about the ancient writings, the scrolls, the scriptures, is that if you really understand it in a spiritual sense of what's happening, not just the ink, black ink on paper, because you got to go through that with definitely with a spiritual eye, because there are definitely things in there that have been planted and plugged into the Bible, but you got to eat the meat, spit out the bones. You got to have a sense of spiritual discernment. But what they just did actually was done in the Bible. Let me take y'all to this. Go to Acts 16 and 17. For those out there who are the Bible scholars, people who want to hear, how does this apply? All that's been foretold, y'all. This is, you gotta just be equipped that the enemy, that the spiritual demonic spirit is coming to overtake the minds and spirit of many people. This was already done, and it has been continuously done, but people are too ignorant, they're asleep. Listen to this right here. Acts 16 and 17. Because y'all got to be on the watch how they slide stuff in the movies, in the commercials, because they want to test the people to see what the backlash will be. If you don't rebuke it, if you don't object to it, if you say, heck no, that we're not for that, then they say, we can push now a little more. You see, When the women come in with the short dresses and the guys come on with the dresses and nobody says anything, the doors are open. The people are ready to embrace the LGBT movement now because they didn't say anything. They didn't object to it. It's on the TV now. This was seen on their local TV and internet. Listen to this right here. Let me go a little further up than 16. Let's go to this right here. Let me show you. Let me show you how slick these devils are. Let's see. Okay, we'll go to 16. And it came to pass, as we went to prayer, a certain damsel possessed with a spirit of divinations met us, which brought her master much gain by soothsaying. So this woman, she worked for somebody, and that was her game. She was a divination. She was one who actually would read palms and predict, try to tell the future and all that stuff right here. It says, the same followed Paul in us and cried, saying, these men are the servants of the Most High God, which show unto us the way of salvation. This, when they're walking and they're doing their mission, this woman decided to attach to them. She decided to attach to them, but it says the people knew who she was. Watch. She said, these men are the servants of the Most High God, which show unto us the way of salvation. And this did she many days. But Paul, being grieved, turned and said to the spirit, I command thee in the name of Yeshua Christ to come out of her. And he came out the same hour. And when her master saw that the hope of their gains was gone, they caught Paul and Silas and drew them into the marketplace unto the rulers and brought them to the magistrates, saying, these men, being Jews, do exceedingly trouble our city and teach customs which are not lawful for us to receive, neither to observe, being Romans. I'm not going to go there when they come to these Romans. Just things that are planted in, y'all. And the multitude rose up together against them, and the magistrate ripped off their clothes, and commanded to beat them. And when they had laid many stripes upon them, they cast them into the prisons, charging the jailer to keep them safely. Now, let me go back here. Let me go back here a little bit. Let me go back here. Let me go a little. Let me do something here. Hold 1 second, y'all. Hold 1 second. Let's see here. Hold 1 second. Y'all got to follow this right here. So this woman, hold 1 second here. I'm trying to find something else real quick. Okay, well, this damsel, this woman, this spirit is no different than what we see people. Everybody have spirits, whether good spirits or bad spirits. What controls and rules you is what spirit will dictate what spirit you're walking in. You're either walking in the spirit of the Most High, or you're walking in the spirit of the demonic spirit of the Satan, Lucifer, or the Antichrist, or whatever you want to go say. But she was possessed. This guy said that God told him to wear this dress. Now, his God happens to be a total different than the Most High, the Lord, Jehovah. You know, there are many of gods, it's said. People think because people say something about God, they think they talking about the same God that you would think that your God is. You see, you got to be very careful because these people who will try to attach to things, they attach to the music awards, they'll attach to TV shows, they'll attach to commercials, they'll attach to music, they'll attach to, you know, whatever it is to try to validate these men. This is what it said. Why does she say this? Because this woman, she was known through the city that she was a soothsayer. So they were like, hold up. She walking with these disciples speaking of Christ, and they're letting her, they know her and she knows them. But Paul pimped the game because he was grieved, because he was like, this woman here has attached to us, trying to validate herself so that people are like, hey, if she's with them, let's go ahead and let her try to tell our future, read into us, speak to the dead. Because she's walking around with them. And she tried to validate herself by making claim that they were men who are servants of the Most High, which show unto us the way of salvation. This was what she was doing. That spirit will attach to things. Just because it says Gospel Music Awards, do you know the demonic spirits all over that? Do you know how many people use words like, I'm a Christian, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, I'm a Muslim, all of these labels and titles don't mean nothing. Because you should be discerning the spirit. And if you don't know, if you don't have wise counsel, wise meaning the laws, precepts, the ordinances, the statutes of the Most High, you don't know right or wrong. You see, the world is so good that it is confusing now for the youth coming up. What is right or wrong? So when the youth see this guy prance around on TV, they even had gospel singers on this music awards. Gospel. That is one of the biggest jokes ever. Gospel music. The Most High said that you shall make psalms in your heart for the Lord. Never, ever said anything about gathering groups together to create songs and make them gospel songs. You should make a psalm within your heart for the Lord. Because these people do it for money. And when you watch these so-called gospel singers, Kirk Franklin's and these other gospel singers out here who follow the set of the world, who mimic everything they do, you think you getting somewhere. You think you getting somewhere because you can go ahead and use words like you a Christian. Christ never said you were a Christian. Never. I don't care what acts say. It was those onlookers who called the people the Christians, who was taking on the name that it was Christians. Christ never said you were Christians. Never. Ever, 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 never. Christ said, I have only come but to come for who? Come on, where y'all at? Who did Christ come for? To spread the message. Who did he tell his disciples to spread the message to? Where my scholars at? See, they didn't tell you this. They lied to you. They lied to you. They twisted the game and told you you were Gentiles, when it was easy to explain in Genesis 10 who the Gentiles was, Japheth, which is said that they were the white people. They did the switcheroo on you. Let's go to it. Y'all know the story. But he answered, and the woman came to Christ and was wanting her daughter to be healed. And Christ said unto her, we just gonna keep it real. Let me go up here. Let me go here. The woman came to him, it says, and behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, your son of David. My daughter is grieving, vexed with a devil. But he answered not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away, for she cries after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Then came she and worshiped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast them to dogs. Now he called the woman dog. He said, it is not good for me to go ahead and take what is the lost sheep and give it to you. Cast it to dogs. And she said, true, Lord, true. He said, true. True. Yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from the master's table. Then he answered and said, oh woman, great is your faith. Be it unto you, then even you will. And her daughter was made whole. Now, no, people weren't shut out of the Christ, the kingdom of God, but the message came to the children of Israel. And if you know who the children of Israel are, and if you know who you are, and when you come, then you know you sitting with the power. Because they told you we are all the same, we're the same people, we are all alike, we're all Christians, and we're all this and that. And okay, you keep believing that. You keep believing that, because these are the same people who fall for the game when it comes to this spiritual this demonic spirit that comes around attaching itself to things that you love, and then you turn around and go follow it, and then you become it. Well, I hope, family, that you stay on alert, on guard. Because your adversary, the devil, roams around as a roaring lion, seeking whom it may devour. Be vigilant and sober, because if you don't, you will be overtaken. With that, family, stay true. And all the Ghanaians, I hope that you all don't follow America. Don't follow Black American culture. Don't try to even embrace the things that are coming into the country, even the rest of Africa. Even the brothers and sisters around the globe. Follow the Most High, the righteousness of all, so that you're not caught into this craziness that you see is going on in damn America. This is your man of the Most High, not your boy. Bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can just kick it aside. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you all. I hope that your day will be as prosperous as mine. I'm out.